Hi, I'm Amethyst Goddess, and I wanted to check in just to give a little bit more details in regards to the service I have on my website, InAlignmentMinistries.com. And this service is called Refresher. The Refresher is comparable to Reiki healing. I don't know if those of you are in the spiritual community, but it's basically a healing service to the energetic points within an individual, sending love, healing, and energy, rebalancing energy in one's body, especially if they have imbalances. Now, I typically provide this service for those of you who have who are in need of a quick pick-me-up. It takes approximately 30 minutes or less to render this service, and it's all done remotely, so you don't even have to be in person. I can do it over the phone, or really I don't have to do it over the phone, just as long as I get your permission, speak with you, touch base, assess your energy, and then after that I can go from there without even needing you on the phone with me. So if you're at work and you're on your lunch break and you're trying to get squeezed in, just so you can get some form of relief, I will be able to assist you during that point in time. Now, the side effects are generally based on what chakra or energy point is being rebalanced at the time. So say, for instance, based on my clients' experiences, I'm just giving you just some, tips or heads up per se. In regards to the head, say for instance, you have headaches, you don't feel connected, you're going through a lot of stress, a lot of pressure at the job, or you're working on a big project. Generally, the crown chakra area is affected. So once I send the energy towards you and it's transmitted, that energy will allow an air or a freedom or feeling like you're floating, and you're like relieved from that stress or that pressure or that project or whatever you're anxious about. It will provide relief and like almost like a dome like barrier between you and the stress. In that point in time, you will feel like you can do anything. You have that cup of coffee energy feel. Not jittery, not nervous, not anxious, but a balance of energy where you feel like you can go and exercise or take a jog. Now, if you have issues, say for instance in your third eye, you may feel a little pressure in that area, in that energetic point. So that's like around your brow area. You will probably, your forehead, brow area, you will probably feel pressure, and then eventually that relief will come. Most of the time, from what I've heard from my clients, they receive that energetic transfer immediately, some a few minutes thereafter, and it lasts, depending on your situation, anywhere from a week or so or longer. It really depends, and I can gauge it based on your energy at that particular time. Sometimes it can last a month or two, or long as you're keeping up that balancing, you'll be able to maintain yourself and just make sure you tap in and make sure you stay connected to yourself and check in on yourself as far as your energetic points, and you'll be fine. Others, they may have to do it more often because there is more underlying issues going on that, say for instance, at the time they're not able to book the service that is a little bit more intense or have a more energetic in-depth healing. They will have to wait for that, or they're not subconsciously ready for that higher service. They'll have to have something to kind of supplement them along the way to ensure that they stay balanced, or at least have some form of comfort there. With the refresher service, you are basically getting balanced and getting grounded so that you can move along through that energetic shift. So sometimes there may be energy shifts or planetary shifts that may go on. Say for instance, the Mercury retrograde. Say for instance, that dark night moments that you may experience around your 30s. Those times come up. You sometimes are looking for any kind of relief that you can possibly get, and with the refresher service, that will be made available for you. And that's again if you are subconsciously ready for it. You can say all day that you're ready for it verbally, but I have to, again, assess your energy and be able to, see if you are actually ready and open and available to receive that energy transfer. I have not had an issue where a person was not available or open for it as far as the refresher. Generally, I receive no or not at this time for those more intense services, such as generational attachment removal service, cord attachments being removed, that more intense healing services that I have on my website. So again, I just wanted to provide, a little insight, a little bit more in-depth information for the refresher service. It's not an all-day thing where you're going to have to stay on the phone with me and you'll be on there for an hour. It's pretty quick and it's remote. So, nowadays a lot of things are on the go and we don't have time to stay on the phone for hours at a time or be still for hours at a time. And this will be the perfect service for you. So if you have any questions or concerns in regards to any of my services, of course, you can go on my website, book a consultation, and we can go from there and I can tell you exactly what you need. And if you want to, wait on the other deeper healing services, I can perform the refresher service for you. So if that's all, I just wanted to check in again. Amethyst Goddess, my website is InAlignmentMinistries.com. Again, InAlignmentMinistries.com. All right, see you soon.